Hey guys, it's been a while, Thomas here. I just wanted to show you what I've been working lately. So, in the last video, I explained how people is managing their load orders on console right now, that they are saving them, writing them manually on a Google Sheet file, and that is a little bit cumbersome for people that use phones because you have to go into a browser, find the mod, come back to the Go sheet, and paste the link. And then it brings back all the information if you're using the smart one. If you're using the basic one, you just have to manually write down every single thing about the mod. So I created this application that I showed briefly like 2 months ago. It was just a draft, it didn't work, it didn't do anything. Now it works. It's ugly. It needs it's still in early stages. Need a lot of changes, styles, and a lot of things are not working correctly because it's not finished. But this is basically the new application. Skyrim is the only one that has full features up to this point. The other two games don't have the connection with the page with Bethesda uh, to collect the mod description and name and size, etc. automatically. You have to write them manually. For now, I just haven't added um, the these mechanics yet, but I will. And Skyrim right now is the only one that is fully featured. So let's create a new load order. New load order. You can add a description, and let's just write description. And you have category templates. So instead of having just an empty thing and having to create everything from scratch, I've added the templates of the four most used Google Sheet uh, logical load order files. So they have these categories. It's just the categories, not the mods themselves. So you can choose a template or start from scratch. That's your choice. Let's create a maximal one. That's it. And save. There it is, new load order, and let's create an empty one. So I can show both. So we have an empty load order with nothing, and a new load order with a lot of categories. See, already set up. Now you basically go to a category, and in the Skyrim one, you can search for a mod. So let's go to master files, find the unofficial Skyrim special edition patch, which should be somewhere here. See, I click, brings back the information. What you're seeing right now has a lot of debug things, like for example, all these numbers and things, and in here the description is twice for some reason because I'm debugging the application. I just added the search part, so I wanted to see how all the parts worked. Going to hide what is not needed later, but as you can see, I just press the button and it brings back the information of the mod you're clicking. Oh, you just loaded the image before. Okay. You have an entry for personal comments that you can write about the mod, why you install it, what it does, the bug that you found, whatever you want to write in there. Um, you can. There's personal comments, and you just save it. There it is. Let's add another one. That's a search. Here it is. Information, image, page, name, author, mod size, which I haven't made a translation into megabytes yet. So it's just byte save, and there you have it, 2 mods. Once you have the mods, you can even, well, delete them, of course, or you can just go back in and change the information or whatever you want to do with the mod. And that's pretty much it. So the idea is for this to replace these Google Sheets. I need to add quite a few more things. Well, I need to finish it first, applying the same mechanics to all the games, and uh, I'm planning of adding a lot more features, like for example, exporting your load order to Excel or to Google Sheet, so you can show it to others when you ask for help. For example, you don't need so you don't need to take screenshots or whatever. You can just share it correctly. I want to add an import feature where you can put your Excel sheet and it transforms it into an actual load order, which I have no idea how I'm going to do because each one of the sheets are completely different. So I'm going to have to think very well on how I'm going to implement that. But yeah, there's quite a few more features that I want to add before releasing this, so it is still going to take quite a while. But I'm very close to an alpha release, so which I'm going to release at first on Patreon, so those Patreons can test the application, give me suggestions, feedback, and whatever else, I don't know, opinions on what to add, remove, change, anything they can come up with. And then later we go to the beta test, which should be the application almost finished, where again I'm going to put it on Patreon so I can have feedback again in a controlled environment. And once that stage ends, when I see that everything is working correctly, that at least the three games can create load orders with the same features, and there's nothing else to add for it to be functional, then I release it to the public. It's going to be an Android application, which is going to be on the Play Store, uh, and a window application. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but both applications are going to be free when they're finished. But for the testing phase, so I can have it in a controlled environment, they are going to be on Patreon first. So, well, that's pretty much it. Everything I showed you uh, in this video is in parts in Patreon. So each step of the way, I've been posting what I've learned, what I've accomplished, what I've thought about for the application in each step. So if you want to be updated about this, please join my Patreon. It has a free tier, so you don't need to donate if you don't want to. But there is where I'm posting all the information about this application and where I'm going to post the application itself when it's in each of these stages. So, well, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for now. I will keep working on this. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.